Hey guys, hope you're doing great. I wanted to come and share some incredibly cool tools that you are definitely going to want to know about before this party is over. So we're going to start with our big new item, which is the deluxe grill and griddle. You guys, this is why so many people are hosting parties right now to get this baby. So this is incredible. It actually comes with a little cookbook I left at my in-home cooking show this past weekend. So just know that it is jam-packed full of awesome recipes like many of our other power tools. So like the blender has a cookbook, the quick cooker, the air fryer, different things like that. So let me just show you some basics about this. You can have temperature on the bottom, but not on the top. You can have them on both. You can preset it for specific things. So there's a custom, you can sear, you can do paninis, grill, griddle, keep warm, all sorts of things. There is a probe, so you could stick it in your chicken and set it for what you want it to be, and then it cuts off once it gets to that temperature, which is absolutely incredible. So it comes with 2 sets of flat plates, which is cool. So I'm gonna show you just how easy it is to do that. And then 2 sets of the grill plates, which is cool. And then you can do it in several different directions. So you can do it flat down. It's more like a grill with a grill press. Or, let me set that. Or you can adjust it so it will hover over and like melt cheese and things like that. So I really, got a call coming in. Let me delete that so you guys don't get interrupted. And what I love and use the most so far, and we're actually probably gonna do this tonight, is the fact that you can adjust it and make it a grill and griddle at the same time. So how cool is that? So you could do like your sausage and bacon on this side, your pancakes and eggs on this side, and it's just incredible. So hosts can get this for 60% off this month. So how cool is that? As a matter of fact, hosts can get anything in the catalog at 60% off. Now we also, in April, we also have waffle attachments that you can put in there. So if you want to do waffles, that is another set that you could get as well. So really, really excited about that. I'm gonna show you a couple of other things, and I'm actually gonna prep some things for my dinner tonight. So right now on the outlet, things on the outlet are items that have been in our catalog but are no longer like in our current inventory, and we just couldn't get enough of the egg cookers in last year when we had it, and then we had some come in, so it's not currently in our catalog. But you guys stop what you're doing right now, go to the outlet and get yourself a breakfast sandwich maker. So incredible. I typically do 2 eggs and a little bit of milk down in here. I will put whatever my pre-cooked meat is, so maybe bacon, Canadian bacon, sausage. It has to be pre-cooked, of course, because you'll do like a minute and a half there, and then the last 30 seconds you'll put your English muffin, your flour tortilla, your bagel, whatever it is you want to do, stick it right there, pop it in the microwave. So in 2 minutes you have the most incredible and beautiful breakfast sandwich that you could imagine. All right, so I went to the farmer's market yesterday and I was really excited about this find. Now I am the only one in my family that eats okra, so I'll just do a couple of pieces at a time. So what I'll do, actually I think I'm going to do this for lunch today. I am going to just pan fry in my cast iron some of this okra. Now, love to hear how many of you are fans of okra. It's something that, you know, it's not everybody's jam, but I love it. So I love it fried, I love it boiled, and then I also love it like sauteed or pan fried. So this incredible tool is called the Quick Slice. You guys, I use it for everything, all sorts of things. It's very much like our egg slicer that we've had for years, but you can do so much more. So the blades are serrated and at an angle. So it will slice a cucumber, it will slice a tomato, you can do multiple strawberries at one time, all sorts of things. It's nice and uniform, and then voila, look at that. That is gonna be the perfect size for me to throw here in my cast iron to cook. So I'll go ahead and do the other ones. That one's a pretty large one, so I'll have to cut it in half. Now, of course, you can make it even smaller. So if you had a food that you wanted, like let's just say a bell pepper, you've sliced it in slices, and if you put it back in there, it would do a great job of like cut it into little cubes. So absolutely love the Quick Slice, top rack dishwasher safe, and it's going to make your prep work a whole lot easier. So there you go. That's the perfect amount of okra, because it's going to just cook down in some butter here in my cast iron blue enameled baker. You guys, this is gorgeous. If you're a little intimidated by cast iron, I would definitely suggest starting with the enameled, because it's got a coating and it's also beautiful. So the exterior is really nice for serving as well. But you get that like nice crunchy crispy cast iron cooking that a lot of people love. So we have traditional cast iron too, and then this also comes in a gray, so check that out. All right, so let me show you what I did this morning. It doesn't look too hot right now, but I'll share this recipe shortly. But I made a pineapple upside down cake in our RockCroc. Not sure how many of you are familiar with the RockCroc line, but it is incredible. Absolutely love it. Super, super versatile. Goes in the microwave, on the stovetop, every stovetop except an induction stovetop, because you need the magnetic field, but a gas, glass, or a coil, goes in the oven, under the broiler, outside on your grill. You can put it in our slow cooker base, and it's also dishwasher safe. So what I loved about this today is I put some butter and brown sugar right on the stovetop, made a little slurry of yumminess with the brown sugar, and then I just mixed a yellow cake mix by the box instructions, but I substituted the water for the pineapple juice, put some pineapple down, put some cherries. I've got a picture that I'll show you that I took before my small group friends devoured it, but they loved it. I was gonna try to go live this morning, and you know how mornings are. That just didn't happen. It just didn't happen like that, but absolutely delicious. So many things you can do in your RockCroc. So I do a lot of pasta dishes in 16 minutes. I can do 3 chicken breasts in 12 minutes in the microwave, you guys. It is super. And you can make a cake. So that took, I think, 9.5 minutes. Brownies take only 7. So it is incredible. Right, before I start getting my hands in the meats and stuff, let me tell you about the Tastebud Collection that we have that just started a couple of months ago, and we're really excited. So this is another one of the things in our spring sale that you can get for 20% off this month. So you can try it for 1 month, or you could do a subscription for multiple months. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. But each month you get a nice little package with 3 different seasonings and then 3 different recipes. So I love it, because if you're like, I'm pretty creative in the kitchen, but not everybody has that, like, can go to the freezer, go to the pantry at 4 o'clock and decide what's for dinner. So if that is one of your struggles, you really should consider the Taste Buds. So you get the seasonings, you get the recipes. Now, in addition to the 3 recipes that they give you some other great suggestions and ideas that you can do with the leftover seasoning. So you'll be able to make the recipes multiple times, and then some other awesome ideas. And it will just help you get accustomed and used to our amazing pantry line. Now, I do love that our seasonings are MSG and gluten-free. So a lot of folks do have to watch those things, and I think it's just nice that we've got that option. All right, let me go ahead and show you. So we're going to do burgers tonight. 2 of my kids have baseball, so we from 4:30 to probably about 7, we're going to be on the baseball field, but we've already eaten out at the ball field once this week. So I just want to prep everything that I can, so when we come in and have a little bit of a later dinner, that it is just a pop some fries in the air fryer, pop some burgers on this grilling griddle, and call it a night. So I could have easily thrown something in the quick cooker, but it just wasn't what I had in mind. So the product that I'm going to show you now is our burger and slider prep. You guys, I love this. Absolutely love it. We do a lot of cookouts when times are normal and we can entertain, and I love being able to use this because I know that my burgers are going to be uniform. Now, here's a little tip for you that I learned the hard way, because for years and years I make the most delicious, most flavorful burgers, but sometimes they were dry, so I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. So I've started using, especially when we're grilling, one with a little more fat. So typically like an 80-20, so it will keep it a lot juicier. The other thing that I used to do is I would season the heck out of the meat as I was prepping it. But what I learned is all of the seasonings in there will draw the moisture out. So I no longer put the seasoning in the burger mixture, I just put it on top, and that makes my burgers a lot juicier. So hopefully that's a good little tip for you too. So you just start with a handful of your meat, so it can be hamburger, it can be turkey meat, whatever you want to do. And then you've got this nice little press. So all I'm going to do is press that down, and then I'll be able to pull that out, and then just make sure that it's a nice little patty. So all of my burgers are gonna be the same size. Now here's another thing, because we do have 3 kids, so there's always additional kids at my house. So I love that it's got a slider press as well. So this little insert just goes right in there. Now oftentimes, I don't know if at your house, but at my house, there's a lot of wasted food, especially when you've got other people's kids over and, you know, different things like that. So I would prefer for the kids to have a slider. So if they take a bite or two, you're getting probably a third of the burger that I'm making for the adults. So put that little slider press in there, give that a squeeze, and then I'll just pop that out. My hands are a little bit greasy. You don't have to pull that out every time, but I just knew that it would be a nice uniform piece. So burgers for the adults, burgers for the kids. These are also really good if you're like me and have a busy schedule. This is a great way that you can get the, like prep ahead. So I will freeze these with some parchment paper between it and throw it in the freezer. So now all I'm gonna do, after I wipe my hands down a little bit, is I'm gonna take some of our seasoning salt, and then also I'm gonna take some of our 3 onion, and then that's gonna give us some great flavor for that. So now my burgers are prepped. It will only take a couple of minutes to grill those when we're home and ready. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what other things you'd like to see in our next videos, because hey, whatever you want to see, we are happy to share. So have a great day, and keep having fun. Thanks, guys.